how can New York filmmakers get involved in the MegaCities ShortDoc Festival? And how can you still make a film and submit it? Well, here with us now is our MegaCities international correspondent for the festival, Paola Chapdelaine. Yes, welcome to
right.
BK Live. Yeah. Also with us is 2015 MegaCities ShortDocs winner, one of our own, for her film, The New Face of Hunger, Chante Graham. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you both for joining us. Paola, let's start with a little background.
Yeah.
How did this showcase come about?
So our director, Didier Bonnet, started his career in telecommunications for a while, and he came at a point in his life where he really wanted to make a difference and do something that had, more meaning. So in 2014, he realized that having traveled all across the world in large cities, he actually witnessed a lot of local solutions that were being designed by citizens in megacities that could benefit Parisians, and vice versa, Parisian solutions that had been implemented in the city that could benefit people from all around the world. So he actually decided to take action and to start this initiative with his daughter in 2014.
Oh, I love it.
Well, it seems like this might be the most important time ever for people to start sharing solutions peer-to-peer, since we have some leaders that aren't so open. So I wondered what you think about that possibility for folks who are talking from person to person instead of just listening to elected officials.
Well, the truth is that we're really at a time where nation-states' importance is really fading away in a certain sense, and cities are taking more and more importance, especially as urbanization is a huge trend right now. So I think that creating networks between megacities and cities all around the world for people to have less barriers to talk to each other in a very direct manner is a great opportunity to actually create some change on the grassroots level.
So, Chante, you're somebody who took up this call to try to make some change on the grassroots level. Remind us what your film was about.
Well, my film was called The New Face of Hunger, and it was a film based from a Brooklyn pantry in New York City, and we just basically went to the patrons and talked about what it feels like to be, hungry in New York, what it feels like to stand on a pantry line, and the film kind of took on a life of just talking about that. So my film didn't start out that way, but that's how it ended.
And what's the life that your film has been able to take on since being an award winner of this festival?
It took on a great life because it brought, it helped with my filmmaking skills. I was a brand new filmmaker, so to win was, pretty inspiring just to, to be a winner. And it actually, I started to do screenings at the pantry, and we had people who, came out to view the film. The pantry also put it on their website, so they're using it as a marketing tool, and I've been invited to a few luncheons where the film was actually screened.
Amazing.
So it was good to see that people are listening to the voices of the people, as opposed to just thinking that it doesn't exist, but it's a real problem here.
Well, speaking of the voice, I know that all good filmmakers always get plagued with the question of what's next then. So the reigning champion, what are you entering this year, and what issue would you like to delve into?
I'm actually not entering this year, but I am going to attend.
Okay.
But I would like to see, I would like police brutality to be, not brutality, but just a better relationship between policemen and the people of the communities. I would like to see that issue tackled. If I was going to submit, that's what it would be for.
So Paola, I want to know, is there a sort of common denominator in films? We know that every megacity has their own set of issues, but is there some sort of unifying thing that emerged this year?
Absolutely. Well, what we try to promote is, first of all, having really the citizen viewpoint. So as opposed to talking to professional filmmakers, we really want to ask citizens to come up with their own solutions. And the other common factors and suggestion for people to really fit the criteria of our festival is to pick a topic that has a universal dimension, but showcasing its local implications and the solutions that are being designed by citizens in order to address those issues. So it's the international dimension really applied to megacities and the citizen aspect of it.
Paola, we have a clip from one of the award winners this year.
Yes.
Can you tell us what we're about to see?
Yes, so this documentary was actually created in India, in Delhi, and it's about a application, a phone app that was designed for women to be more safe in the public space. So I think in developing countries, it's especially important, but I think all cities around the world could really take it as a lesson.
Let's take a look.
And it was around 1 a.m. or something. A man just looked at her and he unzipped himself and started masturbating. So she was shocked, subconsciously she just took the phone, and this man saw that there is a camera and the light. He knew he is going to be famous for the wrong reason. So he pulled up his pants and just ran. The mobile which he had kind of gave that power and strength. You can't even tell your parents what happened, because then they're going to say, "Dekha, maine bataya tha ki don't go late nights, don't wear this particular clothes. You are like, sarfira."
See, the response to lack of safety cannot be that women don't go out. And that is what we get, right? Don't go out at night, don't do this, don't go to that neighborhood. So the restriction is there, and parents say, oh, we're just protecting our children. What we're trying to say is that we have a right to go out. Women have a right to do everything. Work, study, go out in the evening, go for leisure. How do we ensure, how should the government and civil society ensure that women have the right to do this? So safety pin is our little tool which we feel can help make women's lives a little safer and giving them the right to be out in the city.
It's a great initiative. How phone as a device itself is so powerful. So imagine there are so many people who don't know to use that device. An app might simplify that problem. Like, it would tell you straightforward that this is for your safety.
I got to know about this Track Me Safety Pin app, where you install the app in your parents' phones as well and in your phone, and then they get connected so they know where you are at that time. Yes, she gets relieved that, okay, I know where she is, and if anything is required, any help is required, even if a network connection is not working, she knows where I am.
I'm only saying the safety pin is one tool which helps you improve public spaces, because what is one of the problems is public spaces are themselves hostile. And the audit measures things like how much lighting is there, how open is it, are there people on the streets, is public transport close by, how is the pavement, is there police or security close by. So basically factors which help you feel secure in a place. And therefore we're able to tell the government, for example, that okay, in these 5,000 places lighting is bad. So they can then go and improve the lighting in that. Woman comes to Delhi from any country, it would really help her to see whether certain areas are safe. Many things have to be done to make, I think, cities safer. A mobile app or improving public spaces is just one of them. We need to have education, we need to have general awareness raising, we need to have work with young men to understand what is it, why do young men perpetuate sexual harassment.
Earlier we used to say, apna chabi, ghar ka chabi le liya, apna wallet le liya. Now nobody thinks about chabi and all. They're saying, did you take your mobile phone? As individuals, we should focus on the solution, find the error, try to tell whether this will work or this will not work. We are all fighting to get the same kind of feeling, that feeling of just being ourselves and enjoying the same night just like the other person is. I think it's the time that we will rejoice and we say, I like to loiter in the dark. I've captured the dark.
Yes.
So that was the perfect illustration,
yeah, exactly. Like the epitome of what you're looking for here in this festival, highlighting a problem.
A sadly universal problem
Right.
through a distinctly local perspective with an application
Actual solutions.
solution.
That can be importantly replicable. That's
Yeah.
the idea, is really to share ideas between cities and finding a solution that can be adapted to other contexts, other cities, and by other people.
Incredible. Chante, do you think something like that would be useful here in Brooklyn?
Definitely, definitely. We have places that are still a bit unsafe, so I would definitely use that app.
Yeah, it's a genius idea. So mega cities, keep them coming. So how is the clock ticking? Can
Yes.
people out there who've been working and striving to get things out, can they still enter?
Yes, absolutely. The deadline for the applications is July 31st, so you can apply.
Plenty of time.
Yes, plenty of time. In 2 months to make a short doc, either less than 1 minute or less than 4 minutes. And so applications are through our websites, MegaCities-ShortDocs.org, and basically. The award ceremony will be in October after the jury selection. So you have, a little bit less than 2 months to still apply and submit.
Awesome. And I want to reiterate what Paola said earlier, which is that they're not necessarily looking for filmmakers, professional filmmakers. They're looking for citizens who have an idea. We
people.
all have those, not we all, but many of us now have, the ability to
mobile
film
production
on
unit
that
in your
same
pockets.
phone that
Yeah.
was just highlighted with that app. So if you've got an idea,
Guess what? People who know BRIC might have a leg up because there are a lot of like-minded people who will help you out. But bring the passion, bring the ideas.
Please
Let's
do.
Communicate with other mega cities.
Yes,
Thank you
the
both
more
for
people,
joining
the
us.
better the results.
Yeah.
exactly.
I like it. All right.
Yeah.
And
Thank
to
you.
our reigning champion, thank you for being here again. We'll see you
Thank you
in
for
the
the work you
competition in the
do.
future.
Yeah,
All
we'll see you in the
stars.
future.
All
Yes.
stars.
Yes.
Ding. Okay.